boys and girls. We are going to learn something new about time today. You're going to need one of your packets today for math. So you need to find the packet that says Lesson 24. We're skipping around a little bit now. Lesson 24. And we're working on the second grade standard for math. So while you're looking for that, I'll talk about our standard. So our standard says we are going to tell and write time from analog and digital clocks to the nearest 5 minutes using AM and PM. So we're going to learn a little bit about AM and PM and what those mean. All right, so we've learned to tell time to the hour and the half hour. Now we're going to move it up and learn time to the 5-minute marks. All right, so how do I tell time to the 5 minutes? That's our new goal. All right, so let's look at your front page. It's going to think about what you already know. So it says use what you know. You know how to tell time to the hour and the half hour. It says Lucy started her piano lesson at the time shown on the clock. What time does the clock show? And so look at it carefully. All right, A says the shorthand shows the hour. What number did the shorthand just go past? All right, so which number did it just pass by? It just passed the 4. All right, so write 4 on A. B, the longhand shows the minutes. It is halfway around the clock. How many minutes are in a half hour? What did we learn about half? 30 minutes. So there are 30 minutes, right? 30 on the line. Now it says the time is halfway between which 2 hours? All right, so let's look. It's halfway between 4 and 5. So it's between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. So let's show those 2 hours. 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. This time is somewhere in between those two. It's halfway in between them. So what time is halfway in between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock? All right, it's just been past the 4, and it's halfway around in the minutes. So that makes 4:30, right? So our time shows 4:30. So that's what we've been learning for the last couple of weeks. All right, now let's take it a step farther. Miss Fires is going to erase hers so we can keep going. All right, turn the page. It says find out more. Look at the clock. The shorthand is called the hour hand. It tells you the hour. So your shorthand tells you the hour. Okay? takes 1 hour for the hour hand to move from one number to the next. So your hour hand will move from number to number in 1 hour. Since the hour hand has gone past the 4, but isn't yet to the 5, it's still 4 on this clock. The long hand is called the minute hand. So what do we call our long hand? The minute hand. Here's my minute hand on my clock. Alright, it tells the number of minutes. Now remember, our minute hand will go all the way around the clock in the hour. Alright. It takes 5 minutes for the minute hand to move from one number to the next. Alright, now it says the minute hand is pointing to the 6. Skip count by 5 6 times to find the number of minutes. Alright, so it takes 5 minutes between each one as the minute hand goes. So let's count how many. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes. When writing the time, write the hour, then a colon, then the minutes. The clock shows 4:30. All right. Now that's how we worked with time to the half hour. Now, let's try to make some times to the 5 minutes on our clocks. All right, let's look at Miss Spire's clock. Let's see, let's put a Now, let's look at what happens as we go around. Alright, I have my clock on 12 o'clock. We're going to move it around and count by the 5 minutes as we go. And let's watch what happens to our hour hand. Alright, are you ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, look at it. Our hour hand is halfway between there, between the 12 and the 1. Now keep watching it. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. When we get to 60, we don't say 60, it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, so it takes 60 minutes to get all the way around. Alright, so Miss Spires is going to make a time. You guys are going to help me figure out what time it is on my clock. Alright, so let's look at my clock. Alright, look at my hour hand. I am between the 1 and the 2. Which number have I passed? I've passed the 1, so it is 1. My minute hand is on the 4. So let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. It is 1:20. 1:20 on my clock. All right, let's try another one. Let's look at Miss Spire's clock. All right, where is my hour hand? My hour hand is between the 5 and the 6. 5 and the 6. All right, so this time is somewhere between 5 and 6 o'clock. All right, which number has my hour hand passed? It has passed the 5, but not the 6 yet. So it is 5 something. All right, let's count by 5s and figure out how many minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So it is 5:40. 5:40 on my clock. Now let's try again. Let's look at my clock. All right, where is my hour hand? It is right here close to the 2, between the 2 and the 3. So which number has my hour hand passed? It's past the 2. All right, and we're going to find out how many minutes. When I start counting by 5s, can I start here? No, remember when we're on the 12, it's 0 minutes. So we don't have 5 minutes until we get here, right? So we can't start here. We got to start on the 1. Count by 5s. Get ready. 5, 10, 15. It is 2:15. All right. Now, we're just learning. It's going to take several days for us to get this, okay? You're going to watch a vocabulary that's going to talk some more about time to the 5 minutes. You'll have a little practice quiz. It's not for a grade. Don't stress out. Just do the best you can, and you can practice on your clocks. We'll have some more practice tomorrow. We'll have plenty of practice before you have a grade on it, okay? Just do your best. Keep practicing time to the hour and half hour if you're still having some trouble, okay? The more you practice, the better you'll become at it. I have not taken the boom cards off, so you can keep practicing those if you need help with those. We'll have some to the 5 minutes this week as well. All right, do your best work.